Bambietta Bastarbine gets beaten down, and Komamura gets turned into a Nintendog, in my review of Bleach, chapter 558. So after Komamura had turned back into his real wolf form and Iba came over to pick him up, did anybody, imagine Whitney Houston's song and I Will Always Love You, appearing in their head? All joking aside, this was a pretty decent chapter of Bleach, which had some pretty cool elements to it, and I really enjoyed the color pages that they included in this one, albeit they were a little goofy looking, and the only reason I say that is because when I first saw them, I was like, are these fan arts? I can't really tell. But at the same time, it's essentially Ichigo and Renji, and they're hanging out in this sort of weird pink and white padded room, hanging out in these coffins. They're only one sparkle away from being the Twilight Vampires. Ha! I'm just kidding, they're 50 times more manly than those pansies. The main point of this chapter is we get to see that Komamura is going through another transformation, and there's a lot of stuff before we get to that, but what's cool about this is he actually defeats Bambietta Bastarbine, and I didn't expect this. I was pretty shocked by all of this. I thought her battle was going to go on for much longer, because she seemed like she really wanted to get, some bloody revenge against Komamura, and she seemed like she really had it out for him, and I kind of wanted to see their battle last a little bit longer, but still, I'm pretty satisfied by it. But what's really strange about all of this is that Komamura is now transforming back into a wolf, and not just his original humanoid wolf form. He's actually a full-on quadrupedal wolf, and it's very strange because while he's going through this entire transformation intercut between this, he is either having a conversation with his master, or we're listening to a conversation that they had much earlier. And, I'm a little confused by what's going on right now. I'm not really sure why, he's transforming back into this, more bestial-looking wolf form, and maybe it has something to do with the curse. All I know is, I hope this isn't the end for Komamura. I hope he just doesn't, sort of turn into the Sandlot mascot for the Gote 13. Although it would be pretty funny to give him a little shirt since now he's a doggy and everything. However, I digress, but you gotta admit, you had to get the feels when you saw Iba come up and pick up his captain to support him in any way he can. And again, that's another character who really hasn't been focused on too much in the series. He's kind of like a goofy side character. However, it's pretty obvious that both Komamura and Iba have a really strong relationship, and I wish they could have built it a little bit more, to see what their friendship was really like and how they, sort of first interacted with each other. But still, you got some splaining to do. There's still a lot of things we need to learn about Komamura and why the hell he's been going through these weird transformations, and hopefully they'll explain it a little bit more in the later chapters. However, there are a few more things in this chapter that make it interesting. Now, Bambietta Bastarbine may be defeated, but she's not out quite yet. You get to see that she's actually surrounded by her group of girls, and something big is about to go down, and they're obviously about to either, kill Bambietta to, use her power, or, assimilate into herself. And I don't know what's going to happen here. Obviously Bambietta's really freaked out, and she's even begging them not to do anything. So I cannot wait to see what they're going to do, but, they don't go to that at all. And then at the end of the chapter, you actually get Rukia and Renji making their way into Soul Society, even before Ichigo gets there. And that was pretty much what I was expecting. And, just like Ichigo, they have a brand new outfit. Rukia totally looks like a ninja, which is badass. So this is a pretty decent chapter of Bleach, and in typical Bleach fashion, it actually flew right by. It seems like the minute I started reading it, it was done. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that the author Kubo likes to focus a little bit more on the artwork and the action, and I totally get where he's coming from. Manga is a visual medium. It is things that we need to see. So I really do appreciate that aspect of it. However, I would have enjoyed maybe a little more explanation as to really what the hell is going on. And I cannot wait to see what Bambietta and her group are going to do after this, because clearly she's very freaked out about it. If I were to give this one a score, I would probably drop it down to an 8. It had some entertaining moments, but I would have liked a little more explanation and maybe a little more action, because I just wanted to see more between the battle of Komamura and Bambietta. However, with the implication that she might not be done in the fight and that her girls are going to be helping, the fight may really only just be getting started, so I can't really say anything quite yet. And with Rukia and Renji coming in, things are just about to get even crazier. So, 8 out of 10, awesome chapter. Check it out, guys. So, if you had a chance to check out this week's chapter of Bleach, you can let me know what you thought about it. Did you have any favorite moments? Do you have any theories about what's going to be happening with Rukia and Renji? You can let me know with your comments below. Remember, guys, before you leave, make sure and give this video a thumbs up. Absolutely one of the best ways to support our videos. And before you guys leave, Christian and I have finally released our review of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods Movie 14. It's a project that we've been working on for a really long time. We have finally reviewed all of the Dragon Ball Z movies, so make sure and check that out. I'll put a link right up top, and I might even put one in the description box below. So, I will see you next time, guys. Super Kami Guru 9000, out.